Behold, the great Scorpion King. Please forgive our revelries, but we cannot believe our good luck at being able at one time to rid the world of an Acadian and at the same time erase the memory of your legendary failures. To your people, as well as to your queen. Your queen was a great sorceress. How was it that she was unable to see her own demise, huh? Did you really think that you could be a leader of men, eh? Acadians are good for but one thing: destruction. You almost single-handedly decimated a civilization that took over 3,000 years to build.
How dare you call me back after what happened in Mexico?
Good morning, Carolyn.
Oh, fuck you and your good mornings. I asked you a question, Martin. So what, you called me, what, to apologize for abandoning me in the middle of a mission?
I had to.
Oh, well, you had to. Do you have any idea what we went through over there? Of course you don't. Because you're always sitting behind your fucking desk overseeing the missions from afar without ever getting your fucking hands dirty.
Would you please sit
No, I'm not fucking sitting down. I'm done with Wilson investigations.
It's about Jeremy.
Yeah? What about him?
He's disappeared. Now I sent an agent over there, and he's gone MIA. This was taken in the Patpong district of Bangkok. Nobody's seen him since.
What's he doing in Bangkok? Thought he was in India, working for that NGO.
Presumably what everyone does in Thailand. Chases dreams.
Yeah, and...
This is presumably what he's really looking for. During the Laotian War, I made myself some rather formidable enemies. These were bad people. People that would do anything that they could to ruin me. Somehow they got to Jeremy and made him think that he had a brother over there, that I had a son that I had just abandoned in Laos after the war. Jeremy believed it, and that's how they lured him over to Bangkok with this little fantasy, apparently.
Wow, so you're telling me that Jeremy left India just because of a little single picture? Come on, spit it out, Martin. What's the rest of the story?
All right. I met a woman when I was over there. A woman that I loved very much. had intended to go back there after the war and bring her to the States. She was abducted by a cartel that had it in for me. Apparently, I leaned on them a little bit too hard. They lost a few million, and the knives came out. I never saw her again, but I heard from my sources on the ground that she was beaten, raped, tortured, and murdered. After that, I started to get postcards from Thailand. Always at the same time, always saying the same exact thing. Happy birthday. Obviously, they wanted me to think that I had a son with her.
Well, did you investigate any of this?
Well, I wanted to, of course, but you know, the people that I was working with over there began disappearing one by one, so I figured that it was just some kind of a trap and gave Siam a permanent pass.
What if it wasn't a trap, Martin?
Well, Jeremy called me to find out if it was true. And I told him my version of things, but he took it very badly. You know how he is.
Yeah, I know how you both are.
Hey, listen to me. You're the only one that can find him, and you're the only one that he will listen to. I'm asking you to please go over there, find my boy, and bring him home.
Sorry, I can't. We haven't talked in years. I can't.
Now, I know what you meant to him, and I also know what you did for him.
I don't want to talk about that. So what's wrong with you, Martin? You're sick, aren't you?
It's leukemia. A particularly deadly strain, apparently. Now, the doctors say that it's possible that I might have some chance were I to receive a bone marrow transplant very, very soon.
And the compatible donor would be Jeremy. That's why you want him back? That's why you want him back?
No. Yes, I think the important thing is that we save him. Now, I love my son, even though he can be fucking pig-headed sometimes.
Sure.
You know, Carolyn, a son can forget the father, but the father can never forget the son. Now, there's tickets here, there's money, there's a new...
Elquin the wizard.
Strange fellow. I never really understood what was in his head. Well, he's no longer with us, as you can see. I'm afraid you've come a few moons too late. Not that any of us will miss him very much, I shouldn't think.
What happened?
A group of warriors, geek warriors they were, came to trade, not many in number. That was the last we saw of Elcoy.
The Geats. They've taken him to Gotland.
Yes, Gotland. They must have taken him to their leader, Heflar. From what I understand, he's not very fond of visitors, if you know what I mean. Anyway, if you are sincere in finding the Druid Elduin, then you're going to need ships.
We have a ship.
Well, then you're going to need men. You're going to have to cut your way through there. Yes, here. Here.
Thank you, my dear. A pleasure as always.
Well, Anyway, let me see what I can do to help you gentlemen out this evening. In the meantime, let's drink, shall we? By the way, who's your friend?
We found him.
I think he may be an elf. But he fights like a Valkyrie.
An elf, you say? Well, a big bastard, isn't he?
Yang Fusan.
Yang? Is that your name? Eirik. Sven.
Carl. Lords. Good fellows all, eh? And the rest of you bastards. Well, we have guests. Guest of great fame and grim repute. Welcome, Eirik Bloodletter. Once king of the Jomsburgs. That same Eirik who smashed the Danish army at Jutland, who fought outnumbered on Zealand, and back to back with his great friend Sven Starvinger, fought from noon until night. Eirik Bloodletter, so beloved of the great goddess Freya. When he was struck down in battle, he was raised by her divine intervention. Come now, brother. Come. Let us see your face, sir. That face that until this night we have all known only by legend. Toast. Toast now. To honor, to glory, to a valiant death, and then on to the Hall of Heroes. Skål! Skål!
This here is one half of the map to Isabella's gold. You tell me where the other half is, or you'll be dead in your boots. It's on an island!
You don't have to kill him, Captain. I think we just found our new crew.
Bring him with you.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. Very kind of you!
All right, Mr. Lee. Lead the way.
I'm telling you, you don't know what you're in for, man!
I don't want to hear it! The sooner we get the treasure, the sooner we get off this island, so move!
What?
You sure this is the way?
You think I'd forget something like that? I barely got out of there alive. You, my friend, don't know what the hell you're getting yourself in for. As far as I'm concerned, we should turn back right now, back to that ship. All in favor? Yeah!
Don't make me shoot you, Lee.
I'm not going back!
You better have some good news.
I wish I did, sir. But the truth is, we couldn't find the medallion.
Where's Blake?
He's dead, sir.
How'd it happen?
A monster, sir.
Get out.
You wish to see me, sir?
Get the ship ready to sail. I want to leave at first light.
And the men will be very happy to hear that, sir.
We're not going home, you fool. You take the ship round the other side of the island.
But,
What?
let's cut.
we attack. We act quick and we look smart.
Captain,
What?
you know, I was thinking it might be a good idea if someone were to stay behind, keep an eye on the ship.
What about if I take a long, jagged knife? Stab you 50 times.
Maybe I'll just get the landing parties together.
Good idea.
Guards! Get in here now! What's going on? Something happened. I passed out. Is everything all right?
Everything just fine.
Yeah?
We all passed out. We checked the house.
Yeah?
No valuables seems to be missing.
And
But there's a huge mess in the kitchen.
shit about that. What's going on?
Irene's gone.
What the hell do you mean gone?
Your daughter has been kidnapped.
Kidnapped! Kidnapped! Is that what I pay you idiots for? You can't look after one stupid teenage girl. All right. Call the police.
We can't call the police. They'll kill her.
Now listen. These people are professionals. They know how to handle these things. They're trained in this. Now go find her. Oh, what the hell are you ladies waiting for? Get out of here! Now!
Yes, boss.
Listen, I want you to take this to the old warehouse in Lad Prow. Give them the bag. And then I want you to capture their lily-white asses. You know, Lake, as much as I hate to admit it, I think you were right about not involving the police in the first place. Go.
Good afternoon, Mr. Dawson.
Well, good afternoon, gentlemen.
Mr. Dawson, have you heard anything from the kidnapper yet?
No? Nothing yet, officer.
No email? No call? Nothing at all?
No, and to be frank, I'm getting very concerned. Are you sure that Irene's going to be all right? Can you excuse me for just 1 minute, gentlemen? Well. I see we screwed things up again, eh, gentlemen?
We're sorry, boss. We escaped.
Sorry. You know, first you're so stupid that you let my daughter get kidnapped, and then you let these jerks get away. Do you rocket scientists have anything positive to report?
We put the tracking device on one of them.
All right, well, get on with it then. And listen, could you do me a favor and try not to mess it up this time?
Yes, boss.
Be a pleasant change. Honey, you remember when you were a little child and your mom passed away? Well, the fact is your grandfather never really liked me, so he left all his money to you when you turned 21. Oh, I was still in the will, but just as a trustee. The fact is it was me who made this company what it was. It's bigger than it could ever have been when they were running it. Get up.
Your game is up.
Listen, fellas, we're all friends here. I mean, come on, let's talk about this thing. Look, I'll tell you what I'll do. You make this thing go away, and I'll give you anything you want.
We can't let you do this.
No!
Alice Dawson, at last.
Detective!
Take him.
Listen, I was just trying to help that poor girl. My daughter! You know how much money I give every year to the policeman's retirement fund? Well, that's it, buddy. That's the last goddamn dime you're ever gonna get. And you, Mr. Light, we're not done by a long shot. What the hell is this? You're gonna pay!
So it brings you to paradise.
Business.
Yeah? What business?
My business.
Well, let me tell you something, smart guy. Anybody who comes over here that doesn't work for a consulate or some multinational corporation is in some way broken. They're running from something. Their ex-wife, the cops, child support, the IRS, or even themselves.
My wife left me for another man. She took a 10-year-old kid with her.
So you're looking for love with a bar girl. You can't buy love here, son. You can buy a condo. A lot of guys do that. Yeah, they come over here, they find a girl after 5 days, they move in together, maybe after a year they're married. The problem is they're already married to a Thai guy who they call their brother. After a while, the brother, or maybe his uncle and a couple cousins come on over and bring the poor son of a bitch out the 5th floor balcony. Now, the cops put this down to suicide. But it's just another Thailand story. Hey, whoa. Never take a motorbike here, man. You do that and you put your life in your own hands. And you, don't you know that a motorcyclist dies every 45 minutes in Bangkok? And you're wearing the number 4, which you know is not good. So get the hell out of here. Go on, beat it.
What's with the number 4?
Well, you see, the number 4 in Thailand sounds like death. These people are very, very superstitious. They see a monk walk by and they stop and make an offering. And why? Because they don't want to die, which I can understand, because I myself, I don't wish to die. I mean, if you gotta be 55, old, fat, and ugly, then I guess Pattaya, Thailand's the place to do it. Where else are you gonna find a beautiful bronze woman to tell you that you're a god? Now, you can laugh because you're young, me, not so much. I mean, if we were back in the States, do you know how old my girlfriend would have to be?
55.
No, I pray to Buddha every night that I never have to go American again. I mean, my own wife, she's Thai. I mean, she's 29 and ain't so young over here.
Hang on. You're married?
Of course.
With a condo?
I might have a condo, yes.
On the 5th floor?
Nobody likes a smart ass. I want to take you somewhere. That's it! Hey, feeling better now?
A monk? A monk inside a massage parlor?
No. You don't see a monk inside of a massage parlor. You see a monk outside of a massage parlor, which is completely different. Welcome to Thailand, my friend. The land of monks and monks.
What's it all about, Alfie?
How do you know my name, sister?
You're a funny guy.
Not so much.
Why don't I sit down?
What's it all about? I don't know, a little of this, a little of that. I move here, I move there. Sometimes I see a little action, and how the fuck should I know anyway, huh?
Yeah. Think we'll ever make it to heaven, stranger?
If lying, robbing, and killing don't figure for too much, we should be okay.
No, I meant tonight, Daddy.
Well, that depends entirely on your definition of heaven. You know, I'm a man of very lofty ideals.
You up for a party, stranger?
With you, cousin Sugar Tits, you know? I just might be convinced.
No. With my friend over there.
He looks dirty.
Does that make him look any cleaner?
Maybe. You know, you're so cheap, you're wholesale. Hello there.
Hey.
How about that, folks? Looks like we have us a real live wooden shoe here. Stick your finger in any dikes lately, boy?
Hey, yeah. Let me live in the white. You okay? You okay?
Maybe I should have just let you fuck me.